Hello everyone. Today we are going to Lake Lotawana. Lake Lotawana. It's actually pronounced that way, but the correct pronunciation is Lotawana. But we're not too correct. Lotawana, lot of water. But we're in Lee Summit, and this is Langsford Funeral Home, of which we might mention, because Langsford's a pretty big name here in the city of Lee Summit.
We'll be going down Langsford.
Oh, that's right. That's why you wanted me to get Langsford in here. We're going down Langsford. So, well, this is downtown Lee Summit.
Yes,
and we're on Seconds. What are we on?
No, we're on 3rd Street.
Oh, that's right.
And it is Saturday, so it will be busy.
Well, there'll be people out. Yeah, it's about 11:30, so it might.
It has lots of little shops and places to eat and drink, and it looks like they're having some sort of
gathering.
Railroad tracks. People like to have things to do on the weekend.
That's why we're out here going to go shoot Lake Lotawana. We need something to do.
So Lee Summit has a very well-known outlaw that was born here and lived here and died here. And that was Cole Younger, and he rode with the Jesse James, the James Gang, and Quantrell.
He's buried up here at the Lee Summit Historic Cemetery.
This is a new building over here that just got opened up. It's the indoor farmer's market, but it will also be used as a gathering place for all different kinds of things. But they look like they're busy.
Yeah, I think today is the first day it's open, I believe. Could be wrong, but
it might be. And that's where you get gas, isn't it?
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. And that house right there is Todd George's old house.
Oh, okay.
Now, the viewers probably don't know who Todd George is, but we hear Todd George a lot here in Lee Summit because there is a road, Todd George Road, named after him. I believe Todd George founded Bank of Lee Summit.
Oh.
That was later owned by, what was the last name? Hook? Bank of Lee Summit?
Oh, yeah, Hook.
Yeah, because we've banked there for over 40 years, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there.
Hoke,
that's it, left.
Oops, sorry.
2 old people driving.
Hoke. No, one old person driving, one old person using the camera.
Oh, there's the historic cemetery.
There's Milton Thompson's right back there.
Was it?
Yeah, big, huge.
Yeah, well, he was a big, huge guy. Oh, how about that? We could do a video just on the
cemetery.
The people buried in there, but Cole Younger is buried up here, way up there. We'll go past him. But Milton Thompson, there's a name that we're going to talk a little bit about, because Milton Thompson is the man who built Lake Lotawana. And again, we call it Lotawana. That's the way it's pronounced all around here, but its correct pronunciation, according to Milton Thompson's wife, Maud, is Lotawana. It's an Indian name. It's named after an Indian princess who was murdered on her wedding day. She's from the Catskills, I guess, New York, and she was a Mohawk Indian. So Lotawana is Mohawk, I suppose.
Okay, so we're on Langsford Road, and isn't Cole Younger buried up here, over here to the right?
He is. Every once in a while, I've come up and put one of those little stars and bars flags on his grave. His mother's buried there, and Brother Bob. I think there's another brother buried there. But his original headstone is there, and it does say Captain Cole Younger of Quantrill's, I don't know, it said Army or what, but
I think it is Army.
yeah, we probably can't see it from here, but it's real.
Are they the real old stones?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Real
I see it back there.
It's visible from there. Okay, well, I think I'll pause and we'll pick it up when we move on. We're on Langsford, and we're headed toward Milton Thompson Road. And just a little history of Milton Thompson. I'm not exactly sure I got this correct, but looks like he was born in 1879 in Oklahoma, Cushing, Oklahoma, and he owned some property there at some point that he sold because they thought there was oil under it, and he sold it for $1.6 million. And I think it's around the early 1900s. So he was a wealthy man, and he was married. His wife's name's Maud. He moved to Missouri, came here to Lee Summit, and he built Lake Lotawana. Didn't you say he started it in 27?
Yeah, 1927. But before that, he built Lake Tapawingo.
Yes, which that's a lake we'll visit, and
have more history on.
Yeah, the name of that lake, Tapawingo, is Sioux Indian. And you know, I tried to do a little research on Milton because I thought, well, what's his Indian connection? Maybe he's an Indian, maybe he's married to an Indian, I don't know, but he wasn't. So I guess his Indian connection goes back to Oklahoma. But nonetheless, so he built Lake Lotawana, and the Depression in 1930 slowed it down. Was it 1930? 29 was the Depression.
Yeah.
Something kind of slowed down the progress, but they got it built. And it was just it's a pretty good sized lake. It's has 27 miles of shoreline. You remember how many acres?
600.
600? Mm-hmm. Pretty good size. And he did have a house out here for a while. Milton began a cattle business, and he had the largest herd of Hereford cows in the entire United States. So he was wealthy. Now, he had a strange death. I think it's kind of strange. Because when he was 52 years old, he was out here at the lake. He had a farm out here. Actually, he owned 7,000 acres in the state of Missouri and 3,000 acres in other areas. So he caught a couple of people, he called it stealing minnows from one of the creeks that feeds into Lake Lotawana. And him and some of his farmhands apprehended the two gentlemen and one of the guy's wives. So there were three of them. They took him to Lee Summit, and he was just furious. The fellow that was stealing the minnows just apologized out the kazoo, tried every way in the world to calm Milton down, but he couldn't. And the reason why the guy was stealing minnows out of the creek is because he was so poor that he was selling the minnows for a penny a piece to fishermen, and that's how he was making a living. So anyway, Milton got so mad that he had a heart attack and died right there on the spot at the sheriff's office. And strangely enough, one of the fellows that they apprehended for stealing the menus, they were holding him outside the sheriff's office. They wouldn't let him come in the room or the office while Milton was in there ranting and raving. But the guy was outside, and the guy was praying to God to kill Milton Thompson because Milton was so mad that, you know, he just wouldn't listen to reason, and lo and behold, like I said, Milton had a heart attack and fell dead right there in the sheriff's office. So then the guy was really worried that they were gonna, you know, make him responsible for Milton's death. But ultimately, nothing happened, and they were released, and Milton was buried. And that's the story of Milton Thompson. What do you think of that?
Yeah, and the guy that was praying had offered the minnows back.
Oh yeah,
$1.
That's all he had on. He had $1 to his name
And his coat. And he wouldn't budge.
Yeah.
So
I don't know if Milton got what he deserved, but at the age of 52, Milton died. And now we're coming up on Milton Thompson Road, which will take us to Lake Lotawana.
Take us to 7 to get to you.
No, gate 2. If we went straight, we would arrive at... Oh, I forgot the video.
God, you scared me.
I'm sorry. I forgot to put the camera on the street sign. Yes.
Me.
Lake Lotawana has 7 entry gates. If we went straight, we would arrive at gate number 6, but we are going to go into gate number 2. And
well, we didn't know it had 7. We just discovered that as we were out here exploring.
Yes, as a matter of fact, this is not the first time we've come out here to video, but hopefully we'll be successful this time. The first time we came out and shot footage, we had our microphones turned on goofy, and so we got back and watched the video, and the audio wasn't too good. But you might watch. We might drop in some
inserts
or behind the scenes, because we were both kind of hilariously lost. Anyway, we are going down Milton Thompson Road. It's a nice area, nice homes, nice large lots.
So the lake had a hard time getting started off.
Yeah.
And so it didn't fill in till 1935.
Oh.
And then people that lived out here it was just like a weekend type place to come. It wasn't really, I think, intended to be a permanent living situation.
Like it
is now.
Yeah.
But there's still little cabins there that people use for weekends.
And there's a lot of $1 million plus houses out here, and it's not uncommon that someone will come and buy one of the older cabins or older houses and knock it down and put up a big spread. Although it can be a big house, but the lots are very small. I think there are, now I forgot to bring my paperwork. There's about 528 households here on the lake. And now we're coming up to Highway 7, which we'll go north on, but Lake Lotawana is directly across from us now, although we can't really see it because of the trees. See, this house right here is probably considered on Lake Lotawana.
Oh yeah, Lake Lotawana goes way out to 50 Highway and past
the
over.
properties?
The city of Lake Lotawana goes all the way, even across 50 Highway. So it's the city itself, not the lake, but the city. It's expanded. And it takes in a quarry. There's a quarry there. So maybe there's plans on later on down, eventually making that into a lake, because they do that with quarries.
Could be. Because Lake Lotawana is its own city. The city.
There's gate 3.
Gate 3 coming up. Gate 3. Not much to see, but that's gate 3.
Well, and what we discovered, the part that we're going to start going through, the houses are really packed in pretty tight, but as you get out to like gate number 3 and 4, and even 6, they have bigger lots.
Yeah, it's true.
And then we found out, like on gate 3 and 4, some of them are still the older houses that nobody's come in and bought. But it's not like on the main channel. It's
in coves.
In coves, right? And that's where Quantrell Cove is, and Treasure Cove is around 3 and 4.
Yeah, we're turning right on Colburn Road. I wonder what the story of Colburn is.
Yeah, I don't know.
No doubt, someone named Colburn.
Yeah.
James Colburn, maybe? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. And they have a Dollar General.
So now, you used to live out here, correct?
I lived out here, yes, in the 1960s. It's over. We won't be going there today, I don't think, in the M block.
Well, we might make it over there.
Well, we might.
So your school, your elementary school, is still here, and it still looks old.
Yeah. Now all this
and churches,
all these houses up through here, they were never here when I lived here. But yeah, the grade school that I went to is still here.
And this used to be, this church on the right used to be where you went. It was Latter-day Saints.
Yeah, it was. Well, it was RLDS, reorganized, but now it wasn't Methodist. Something.
Community of Christ.
Yeah.
And then
there's my old school, that little brick building that it's been added onto quite significantly, but it was just a little brick building then. And none of this self-storage, none of this stuff was here.
But didn't this used to be like a...
No, that's a newer building.
Yeah.
Those older buildings, like right there.
That were there.
This is gate 2. This is the Canoe Club.
Place to eat.
Gate 2, Lake Lotawana. And now we begin...
Shops. Yeah.
It's too bad you can't let them go because...
Can't what?
Oh, that car is going to end up behind you. Yes.
Oh, and here's the
newer church.
Restoration Branch.
What is it? Oh, that's the RLDS.
Yes, that's a new one. And then we have the fire department over on the right coming up. And you said you didn't know who. It's a memorial station to Bob Allison, but you didn't know who.
Yeah, I don't know Bob.
I thought maybe you did.
I did not.
And there's the A Lot of Fun park.
A lot of fun lot. There's actually people there.
And it's nice. It's all shaded. So
true.
Playing it in the summer, you don't get hot. Now, if we go straight, we'll run right into the lake.
Yeah, we can feel us going downhill.
Yeah. If people are familiar with the Ozarks, this has really an Ozarky feel to it because it's
true.
Got the hills and ups and downs and all around. And so we have to go left or right. And we're going to go left. Oh, good.
But we can see the lake from here.
You can see the lake.
A little bit of it.
Oh, it's not as busy right now here as I thought it would be. So we're in the, that was E, but now we're in the, it's going to be C.
C block?
Yeah.
And the way the...
no, we're still in the E block.
The way the addresses are... everything is alphabetical. So
now we're in the C block.
Yes. So you have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, all the way to Z.
Okay, you got to get these shutters. I love these shutters.
Shutters.
Anchors. Those are really cute.
They go good with a lake ambiance. And keep in mind, folks, we are looking at the backyards of houses because the front yards face the lake.
Oh, recall Frank White.
Recall Frank White.
I gotta still get our signs. So a lot of people probably are out spending. Now you gotta get this.
Yeah, this guy's house.
I love that yard. Beautiful. So that's his front yard.
Yeah, that is because he's second tier. And I guess I need to clarify that. Second tier is not on the water. Like, that's on the water. We can just barely see it.
It's in a cove.
Yeah.
Or a bay, whichever it's called. I mean...
Yeah, we called them coves when I lived here, but I think they called them bays.
Let's have little cranes on their shutters.
Huh.
So a lot of these look like older houses that have been here for quite a while.
Yeah.
And
that one does.
And this is kind of the typical. And so what are the prices of these just little typical cabin things?
These little typical cabins would sell for $400,000 to $500,000. So you could buy it, knock it down, and put yourself up a big spread. The average, house price here is about $663,000.
Just the average one, not one of those like this one over here on the left that we're going to come around.
Yeah.
It's for sale.
Yeah, I mean, like what we're looking at right now, these are all plus million. They just have to be. I tried looking up this house right here. Kind of looks abandoned. Second tier house. I couldn't find it per se. But I would say that's $400,000 to $500,000 if you wanted to buy it. And, oh, there's the lake. Knock it down.
Now we're going to start getting into some bigger houses and their remodels, new builds and remodels.
And you can see how close they are to one another.
I'd say that's a new build.
Yeah, or it's getting an add-on. Although it looks pretty damn new.
Well, no, I think it's getting.
That's old. That's older down there.
Yeah.
That's Chinnery's house right there.
It is? Oh.
Yeah. There's Carl. No, that's not Carl.
I thought he was the other direction.
Well, I'm old, so I could be confused. And there you can see the end of a little cove, how close the docks are to one another.
So now, are we getting close to the dam?
We are.
Oh, okay.
You hang a right. Well, I think...
No, we still got to go a little more
That's
around.
right.
Oh, that's right. We're coming out on that road that we could take the shortcut to.
Yeah. Okay, that's going to take care of part 1 of Lake Lotawana. In part 2, we're going to go across the dam, and then we're going to wind our way all the way down to the southeast end of the lake, go up on Goat Hill, and then to the Sportsman's Club. So like, comment, and subscribe. We will see you in part 2.